I'm going to bring you a video of a northern politician that is coming out to reveal this information. That look, this is what is going on in the north. The youth and the educated northerners are busy out there educating their people to build their support in Peter Obi and to forget about religion. This is coming from a northerner. But before I bring you this video, I want to tell you that an APC chieftain from Adamawa State came out recently to criticize the Bola Ahmed Tinubu's endorsement that took place a couple of days ago when they had that their APC coronation of endorsement of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He said, look, that was one of the most dirtiest events that he ever saw, because what really took place there was contrary to what most of them were expecting. Watch this video and listen to what he said, and after the video we'll come back and then we'll talk about it.
The theme of the summit is Renewed Hope Agenda, the journey so far. And in my own thinking, which I stand to be corrected if I'm wrong, this would have been a reflection of what our administration has done in the past 2 years vis-a-vis promises made to Nigerians. How these policies were executed, what are the shortfalls, what is the impact to Nigerians, how did we not get it right in the event there are mistakes, what can we do to correct it. That being said, it's supposed to be an interactive session between the executive, the legislative, and party stakeholders that were invited, because I saw my party members from my state, meaning some of them came all the way from Adamawa State, 800 kilometers, to witness this occasion. And I expected that interactive session to have taken place, where ministers will come and give their scorecards. The same thing with the legislative arm, and likewise governors, executives should also give their scorecards. But there is a saying, Talba, and that day is one of the days I have confirmed the saying that there is no bad leader but bad disciples. Hope Uzodimma, who is the chairman of the Progressive Forum, I was not happy with him, because when he stood up, he started with the whole endorsement thing. I was thinking
You mean at the event?
At the event, yes.
Right, okay.
He started with the endorsement thing, followed by Ubasani, who is the Progressive chairman of the Northern Governors Forum. Now, if Hope Uzodimma has started well, and that is why people are saying the danger of putting up a bad precedent. If Hope Uzodimma had come and said, okay, look, Mr. President, in our 2 years of office, in line with your Renewed Hope agenda, this is the statistics of us as governors, 22 of us. This is what we were able to achieve. This is the number of people who were able to lift up poverty. They are now above poverty line. This is how we have done well in the areas of agriculture, in education, in health sector, in industrialization, in transportation. If he can give a summary of these statistics to the president, to the people, I will be there. Though my state is not APC, but of course I will be happy that these are the 22 governors, and this is how they have supported the Renewal agenda. But nothing of such from the governor. The same thing with, I don't know, maybe because he has nothing to offer. I just don't get it. But the same thing with Ubasani, who came, it was endorsement. The governors has no fact to present. And this brings us to the issue that is bedeviling this country anytime that governors are mostly our problem, because I have not seen any statistics from any governor that this is how he has helped the president.
You watched the video, right? Now that is an APC chieftain from Adamawa State speaking the truth about the situation surrounding Bola Ahmed Tinubu's leadership. Now that event, was it for the coronation of Bola, endorsement of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, or the APC summit, whatever they term the event, I tell you, to that man, it was a very shameful affair. Because to people like us and other well-meaning Nigerians, we knew that there was nothing good that would come from that event apart from lies and propaganda and deceit. But to him, as an APC chieftain, he thought maybe there would be a little bit of truth and honesty in that event, and he was disappointed. That everybody, they were celebrating the 2 years of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. But everything that took place there was contrary to the belief of any honest Nigerian making that honest assessment of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And then the point that he raised was that none of them came out and even talked about their achievements, most especially the governors. At least you will come out and talk about your achievement as an APC governor that will guarantee at least that will command Bola Ahmed Tinubu's success in your state. But all the governors that came out, the APC governors that came out, nobody talked about the progress that they made, how they have really bettered the lives of their people, and they have made developments in their state. The same thing with the ministers. And that was why the guy was surprised. But I tell you, there is nothing to be surprised about this issue, because they have nothing to say, because they have not done anything. They have not made any progress. They have not initiated policies in their state to better the lives of their people. They have not given jobs to their people. They have not lifted people out of poverty. Rather, they are throwing millions of Nigerians below poverty line. So what would they come out and say? He's expressing disappointment because he thought maybe he would listen to something positive. But there is nothing to be positive about the government of APC. Both at the center and at the state, there is nothing. It is just a campaign of failures that don't care about promoting the interests of their people. So there was just nothing they could say. They wished they had something that they would come out and say, okay, this is my achievement, and this is why I believe that with what I have done in my state, the people will support the APC again in the next election. Nothing. The same thing with the ministers. So you cannot really blame them. They have done nothing, and that is why you see that the Bola Ahmed Tinubu's campaign today is they are engaging in very desperate activities and acts because they know that they have failed and Nigerians will not vote for them. And that is why you see this massive endorsement, trying to create that self-confidence in them that with this endorsement by top political elites, they might do something. But I tell you, the political ambition of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is already dead, and they are just kicking. And the only thing that Nigerians are supposed to do is to make sure they create that formidable campaign that would defend the mandates of Nigerians, so that nobody will come and spit on our faces and then maneuver or manipulate his way into power again in 2027. Now let's get back to my first story as I bring you the video of how this northern politician is coming out to tell Nigerians that, look, northerners, the electorates, the youths, the educated ones are already engaging in massive conversation with the rest of the northern population in support of the people's president. Let's just watch this video and listen to what he said, and after this video we'll come back and wrap this up.
Peter Obi is a very, very formidable politician now. He has
What makes him formidable?
It's because, I was going there, it's because of the passionate followers that he has. It's because of the reach.
Can we say he's the Buhari of the southeast of sorts?
Yes, he's a Buhari.
Because they say that, okay,
exactly.
Buhari, you know, he had his fanatic 12 million votes.
Exactly.
That come rain, come shine,
exactly.
They are there for him.
Exactly. So the sentiment in Southeast, you know, is suggesting a Peter Obi presidency. Don't forget, Peter Obi won Lagos in 2023. I think he won Benue.
With Tinubu on the ballot.
With Tinubu on the ballot.
He defeated him.
He defeated the Lagosian, the ex-governor of Lagos, called Bola Tinubu. And you know what he scored in Plateau and in Benue. So Peter Obi has basically, you know, inherited that Zikist political followership. And I tell you that even in the north now, a lot of people, especially young people, especially educated people, are saying that it's time for a southeastern president, and they see hope and promise in Peter Obi.
As a political analyst, Najaku.
That's why
Yes.
his presence at this consultative group, even going to the extent of delivering
A keynote address.
Yes,
Yep.
a keynote address is something worldwide.
And that is what I want to ask. How significant is that? What message are these people of northern extraction are sending to Tinubu and the APC?
Very good question. I think the message to Tinubu is that minus him and his cabal, the entire country